All right, how's everybody doing?
Talk a little bit about Tyler's game.
You know what? She has been working on shooting the ball in practice, has been staying extra, and it's starting to pay off for her. You know, that's one of the hardest things for a lot of these players to understand, that, you know, you spend one day extra shooting, you're probably not going to see the results. You know, it's got to be weeks. It's got to be a routine. And she's been getting in the gym and really working on her game. Offensively, that's exactly what we had seen when we recruited her. Now, am I expecting her to go 8 for 10 from the field? No. But she makes open shots. I thought she ran the floor well a few times, got some easy baskets in transition, which is what she can do. I thought, you know, Brown and Jackson threw a really nice pass, but it wasn't an easy catch. You know, she caught and finished. And then she rebounded the ball with two hands, which has been our biggest challenge for all of our freshmen, is they all try to rebound it and tip it to themselves, and it just doesn't work like that in college. In high school, when you're 5 inches taller than the next kid, you can just tip it to yourself. So they're finally starting to rebound the ball with two hands. So I think that makes a difference. Now, still got to get her to cut down her turnovers. That's one area that we're working on with her game. But, you know, was really happy for her.
Defensive effort tonight was, I'd say, mostly good in the fourth quarter, maybe a little bit of a let-off. Comments on the defense tonight?
No, I thought we did a really nice job until the fourth. And unfortunately for, you know, some of our crew that was out there in the fourth, it's not giving me much confidence, you know, that in close games, you know, you're not giving me much hope to put you out there. And that's one thing that I try to be as honest as I can with them. Like, when you get your opportunity, this is your chance to prove to me that, hey, I should be playing more instead of less. So now, you know, you look through our schedule, Paul, and I'm not sure there's anybody that you see on that schedule where we're going to be up 30 at half. So, I mean, I'm expecting games to be going down to the wire, tight, and they're going to now only have practice to show me. And unfortunately, we aren't practicing for 3 or 4 hours a day right now. So the rotation will start to get cut down, but it's solely based on them. Like, I would love to be able to keep a rotation like this and play 22 minutes a game, you know, as the most for any one player. Because imagine how hard you could go if you knew you were only going to play 22 minutes. But we just did not look very good defensively in that fourth period.
What do you think this 4-game stretch in 8 days, what kind of things, kind of positives are you seeing from your team from that?
Well, I really think our energy, you know, I thought we played hard, which is really encouraging. I thought we've had different freshmen step up throughout these 4 games. Now, I'd like to start seeing more consistency. You know, I thought Jasmine played well again. You know, she's one that I think is really starting to play consistent. 14 minutes, come up with 8 boards. Shoots 50% from the field, 3 assists, no turnovers. That's a solid stat line. Kylie, again, you know, she knocks down some open shots for us, has 4 blocks. So we need our freshmen to be consistent. Now, you know, I'm not expecting her to get 18 and 10. Now, I like that. But it's not something I'm expecting from her every night. But we do need to get some good minutes from our freshmen in order to be able to be as effective as I think we can be.
The fourth quarter aside, what have you liked about this 3-game stretch? I guess you've had 2 opponents haven't even reached 24% shooting from the field.
No, I mean, we have done a really nice job. We've done a nice job of dictating the tempo early in the game. Instead of being on our heels, letting people push things at us and dictate how they want to play, we've tried to be the ones that have said, this is how we want you to play. This is what we're going to do. And it all starts at the defensive end of the floor. You know, starting that second half, I was really impressed with Asia Durr on defense because I could hear her talking from my end of the floor. And when you start to do that, it makes it easier for everybody else out there. So hopefully that's something that will continue for us. Because I feel pretty confident that as we continue to get a little further along, that we're going to be able to score the basketball. Now it's just going to be a matter of can we stop someone else from scoring?
I know you don't like to look at particular games as maybe a turning point because you talk about the big picture, but those back-to-back games with Maryland and Kentucky, it seems to have brought out maybe a killer instinct, maybe a finishing instinct in this team.
Well, we're getting better. I think we're learning that, as good as we are, we still aren't just head and shoulder above people. And that's the one thing I think in women's college basketball this year. I think anybody can be beaten. Now, no one's beaten UConn yet, but, I think people can be beaten, where in the past, you went into a game with, hey, we can do this, but you may have been the only one that actually believed it could be done. And now there's a lot more parity. And with that, though, if you don't come and play hard, you're going to get beat. And that's what we saw a few times ourselves, unfortunately.
Jeff, back to Kylie. When you have someone that tall who can knock down those open shots, what kind of an extra dimension does that give?
Well, if she can continue to do that for us, and she shot the three well in high school. So it's nothing new. It's not like something she hadn't done before. But what it does for us, it's kind of what Antonita Slaughter did for us for 4 years. It spreads the defense. It gives somebody with good size that can also play in the post, can defend the post. Now, are you putting a guard on her? You putting a post player on her? So it really gives us some matchup advantages, and then it should open the floor more for our guards to be able to drive an attack.
Taking 11-2 record down to Vanderbilt, some of the things you're going to look at that game, and some stuff to take out of this game that you'll apply for that game?
Well, they're playing extremely well right now. A new coaching change and style of play. They're really trying to get up and down the floor and run. We're going to have to get back in transition defense. We're going to have to value the basketball. It should be a very good college basketball game. There's no question about it. And, we're going to have to be prepared to play, and it's going to be a 40-minute game. Thank you, everybody. Sure appreciate it. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.